How's it going, guys? Justin Zane here along with Bandana Bob.
Yo, welcome to this special daytime edition of MOW Ride Along.
Mo Ride Along. And today we're bringing you guys our review for what looked like somewhat of a bad but somewhat of a good SummerSlam.
Yeah, it was definitely a real up and down kind of deal. There were some great matches in this, and actually I was a lot more impressed and enamored with watching SummerSlam than I thought I would be. Some matches really surprised me.
Yeah.
And we're gonna run it down for you, the whole thing, man.
That's right. And we're gonna start it off with the pre-show matches.
Now, I missed the pre-show matches. I didn't see any of these, so.
Yeah. So, first pre-show match they had was the SmackDown 12-man tag team match that they had on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. And, much to our surprise, the Faces won again.
Yep.
The Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Bros beat Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains.
So I guess this puts these three teams at the top of the pack. So now it's up to the Usos, the Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Bros to kind of fight it out to jockey for the top two spots for when they'll eventually crown
the new SmackDown
Tag Team champ.
Right. But to me, American Alpha should have gotten that pinfall victory. But the Usos, as egotistic as they are, being Samoans, I mean, they're part of a family that's part of, like, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Rikishi.
A dynasty, a wrestling dynasty.
Yeah. So, as egotistic as they are, the Usos kind of stole American Alpha's thunder there.
Yeah.
And I pretty much didn't appreciate that.
Well, the Usos are just trying to establish themselves, because if you compare them to the rest of the tag teams in this match, it's obvious that they're the veterans here, you know. The Usos being former tag team champions in their own right. They've been in the WWE for, you know, about more than 5 years. They've been in the main roster, and they're probably staking their claim as the kings of tag teams on SmackDown.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, going on to the next pre-show match, the second pre-show match, Sami Zayn and Neville has defeated the Dudley Boys.
I was really excited to see this tag team of Sami Zayn and Neville. I hope these guys continue to team up. I think that the tag team division in WWE Raw definitely needs a shot in the arm, because you have the New Day, you have the Club, but as far as like other tag teams really go, they're having to struggle to put something together for the tag team division.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good to see, you know, we had a new tag team debut in the opening match, and we had the new tag team debut in the pre-show, so it'll be good to see what they do with these teams going forward. Hopefully this wasn't just a one-time thing for SummerSlam, and this ends up being like, you know, tag teams that we see on the show.
Yeah, but speaking of the Dudley Boys, I just got a little glimpse of the Raw review for what's bound to come up tonight on Raw.
Yeah.
And in one of the articles, it said that Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley are going to be saying their goodbyes on Raw.
Whoa. Dang, man, that would be crazy for them to have their last match.
They just made their return like a year ago. Now they're going to leave us?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Sting, you know?
What could this possibly mean for the Dudley Boys? Then in the main event of the pre-show, we saw Sheamus beat Cesaro in the first match of the 7 that they're going to be competing in.
Now, is this the first man to win 5 matches out of 7, or are they going to have 7 matches no matter what?
I think they're going to have 7 matches no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see how this plays out. I had a feeling that Sheamus would come back after his 2 defeats to Cesaro so far just to keep things interesting. So this will be cool, man.
Yeah. Now, let's get on with the main card. And the first match that started off the main card was Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, Jericho. And they defeated Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
Can I just say, personally, I really like the dynamic between Jericho and Kevin Owens. It's kind of funny. Like, you had to be paying pretty close attention, but if you notice, like, KO blow his kiss to Jericho, and then at the very end of the match, they're walking up the ramp, and you see him say, "I love you, Chris," and something like that. It's silly, you know? And I think that's really funny. And I'm really excited about this tag team, man. I think Jericho has what it takes to actually become the new tag team champions.
Guess we'll see what happens in the future. But to me, I think that match should have ended in disqualification because Kevin Owens did it the ring for more than 5 seconds when he made Jericho the legal man against him. So.
Yeah, that's true. The rules of pro wrestling, though, man, I mean, they're so flexible.
Yeah, but anyway, on to the next match, which I don't get why they did this. On to the next match. Charlotte beat Sasha Banks to become the new women's champion.
Yeah, I mean, this is now the second title run for Charlotte. The first one was, she was so dominant for so long, but she always had some, you know, outside interference or something to kind of, you know, make her look like cowardly, like she couldn't win the match on her own. And that's why going into this match, both of us had Sasha Banks predicted, because we were like, well, what's Charlotte going to do if she can't cheat? Well, turns out that Charlotte can actually get it done even without the help of Ric Flair or Dana Brooke.
Well, that pretty much put the size of it. I mean, but Sasha Banks pretty much had that match won after she locked in the Banks statement, but somehow Charlotte miraculously rolled it through, and Sasha wouldn't let go of the hold, and it costed her.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Charlotte is a 2-time women's champion. Now let's move on to some of SmackDown's action, where Intercontinental Champion The Miz defeated Apollo Crews.
I feel like the build up to this match, there was like almost nothing. They're not giving Apollo Crews anything, really. Like, I feel like the guy, he's an amazing athlete. You know, when you see the things that this guy does, for a man his size, it seems impossible. But somehow, they just haven't given Apollo Crews the push that I feel like he deserves just yet. But maybe they just feel like he needs some work. And I had a pretty good feeling going into this match that Miz would retain. And that's what it turned out to be.
Yeah, and Maurice looked absolutely beautiful during the entrance. So.
Didn't she, though? Her outfit kind of reminded me of something Shawn Michaels would wear, like, back in the 90s.
Even though Shawn Michaels isn't a girl.
Well, right, but it's like a girl version of, like, one of Shawn Michaels' old ring attires.
Yeah, and The Miz came in like something that came out of the Phantom of the Opera.
Right? Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty impressive, and I gotta give my condolences to The Miz and Maurice on that.
Why do you want to give condolences to them? You know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
That means that you're, like, sorry that somebody close to them died.
Oh, I mean, well, I gotta give my respect to the Miz and Maurice. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Miz, I'm sorry.
My condolences, Miz, for your awesome costume and your Intercontinental victory.
But anyway, on to the next match, which to me, well, to both of us, was the absolute match of the night.
Dude, did this fucking match steal the show or what?
I mean, it's the match of the night, but I don't know about it stealing the show. But I gotta say, it absolutely freaking took our freaking breaths away.
Dude, it's this match with AJ Styles and John Cena. Oh my god, dude. Like, It was just, personally, it's one of the best matches I've ever seen John Cena in. It gave me a whole new level of respect for John Cena. You know, I saw him doing things like a sunset flip I never thought I'd ever see John Cena do. He was pulling out all this new stuff. He looked like $1 million. AJ Styles, you know, is an amazing worker. He did a really crazy, like, springboard off the top rope, Frankensteiner thing that I'm just like, how does he do that? He's like freaking Spider-Man. And then he kicks out of everything. He kicks out of the AA. He counters the AA. He kicks out of an avalanche AA. When John Cena hit that avalanche AA, I could have swore, dude, that it was
that was gonna be it. But somehow AJ Styles kicked out of that.
He kicked out of it. Then John Cena had this look on his face, like,
are you kidding me?
He's like, I can't win against this guy.
No way. But then John Cena tries to go for the AA again, but then AJ Styles counters it into the Styles Clash. And I thought Styles was going to go for the cover, but no. Styles thought that wasn't going to be enough. So AJ Styles gets onto the apron, takes off his elbow pad. Then he launches himself right into John Cena with the phenomenal forearm. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles, clean as day, beats John Cena. No excuses, no club, just a clean sweep victory.
Yeah, man. So you're finally buying into the AJ Styles hype now?
I have to say, AJ Styles really did impress me out there tonight. That was an A+ match and an A+ victory for AJ Styles. So AJ Styles, everything I said about you, you proved me wrong, and I respect you.
All right, and we're not done yet. Coming up next in the SummerSlam review part 2, we're going to get into some championship matches. We got the tag titles, the WWE title, the brand new Universal title, and of course the US title, which, yeah, well, spoiler alert, there's not much to say there.
And also, we're going to have to talk about what happened and what went down between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back with part 2 of this SummerSlam review.